Hello and welcome to the temporary food booth food handlers training. This is a requirement for the Risa Bazaar and our lemonade stand. This is just the information from the Ramstein Food Safety Team, in case you are interested. Just an overview of what this training will be about is the food protection, potentially hazardous foods, cooking temperatures, cold and hot holding food, preventing contamination, sanitation, pest management, mandatory documentation, and then guidance and resources at the end. So for food protection, approved vendors, stores only can be purchased. This is what Amy and I will be going to the commissary. We can only purchase from them. Keep foods covered during slow businesses. We have buckets that go into the table because nothing can be on the floor. Protect food from environment. The only thing that we worry about on this one is bees. And so we have what we use is a lemonade and cloves to detract the bees. Individually wrapped food items. We don't have to worry about that. Inform customers of ingredients. We have an ingredients list, what we call our secret lemonade recipe, that we don't give the exact measurements out, but we can tell them exactly what's in the lemonade. So potentially hazardous foods is what they call the PHFs. These are foods that allow rapid growth of bacteria. In this case, we have to worry about just the fresh fruits because we have the lemons if cut, but we cut them and use them pretty quickly. Everything else on this list does not pertain to our booth. Internal temperatures, the only thing we have, we will be getting a deep freezer for our ice. Everything else we don't need to know on this slide. Cold and hot handling foods. Of course, we only have lemonade. We do have apple cider in the back. We have of the tent, we'll have a burner. But the only thing that we have to worry about here is no leftovers, so we can't, anything that we don't sell as far as the apple cider goes needs to be tossed out at the end of the day. Everything else is just the lemonade, and I think we're good on this slide. Preventing contamination. Do not cough or sneeze over food, blow noses or bite nails by the food, lick fingers or blow onto food, use fingers to taste food, smoke, eat, drink around food or equipment, including gum chewing. We will have a hand washing station within the tent to help this. We do also have, we'll provide gloves as well. Preventing contamination, proper hand washing. Like I said earlier, we have hand washing stations, paper towels. Use antibacterial moist towelettes as an alternative. So hand sanitizer is not an alternative. We were told hand sanitizer needs to be placed on clean hands, so you have to clean your hands first and then use the sanitizer, so that's why that's not a first choice. Use gloves, change as needed. We have those that we're going to provide. Food contact surfaces, wood or wicker cutting boards are not allowed. Everything we have in our lemonade stand container that we have in the thrift shop has everything that we need here. Preventing contamination. Wear clean clothing, shirts with sleeves, no tank tops. It might be hot, but still we cannot wear tank tops. Keep aprons clean if worn. We have those. Wear clean closed-toe shoes, no sandals, no flip-flops. You're not allowed in the tent with those. Wear hair constraints. Some applies for beard. We do have hats that we use for our lemonade stand. Females, we have to have our hair up and covered. Money handlers shall not prep for food. Gloves or utensils, so we can't do cross-contamination right there. No animals, pets near the food area. No jewelry except plain wedding band. You can see the picture of the wedding band that we can wear. No rings, watches, earrings, nothing like that can be worn. If you have a necklace, you can tuck it in your shirt. No long nails. If working with food, no nail polish. We will be using gloves. They said they're not going to be the nail police because this is a temporary situation for us. So even if you have the artificial nails, we're just going to make sure we have to wear gloves. Like I said, they said they're not going to be the nail police. Utensils, tongs, forks, spoons. If using single use, do not reuse. Keep it clean. We have a washing station for our utensils as well. So when needed, we're going to do that. We're going to use that area for that. Here's the sanitation. After cleaning, do not use sponges. We just lay everything on towels to air dry. Or we can use a paper towel if we need it clean, dried and used frequently and quickly. So sanitize equipment, utensils, prep tables, cutting boards, approved methods if you have potentially hazardous foods, which we don't. Here's the ratio for the chlorine, which we'll have that set up, but it's 2 tablespoons per 4 gallons of water, or 1 cup of bleach for 1 gallon of water. We're gonna purchase the regular bleach as well. Pre-mixed commercial spray products, if you do not have potentially hazardous foods, we can use these as well. Look out for pests. The only thing at the end of the night, we'll make sure everything is put away so we don't have to worry about the rats and mice, because of course we're on the flight line. And we do have containers that we can close to help with that. Like I said, the only one we're going to have to really worry about are the bees. They do tend to come out when we have sugary drinks, as you know, but we have the lemon and cloves for that. So keep food off the ground. Definitely look for opening packages. Everything must be covered. Cover trash when not in use. Documentation required. You don't have to worry about this. Amy and I will take care of this. And here's more information in case you need it. And then if you have any questions, please refer and reach out to Amy and myself for this. Thank you for listening.